Western intelligence has released new estimates on the casualties from the Ukraine war, revealing that 1 million casualties have occurred since the Russian invasion in February 2022. Russia has suffered 200,000 deaths and 400,000 injuries, while Ukraine has suffered 80,000 deaths and 400,000 injuries. Both Russia and Ukraine have refrained from commenting, but it is likely that they won't reach a consensus due to exaggerated enemy casualties and underestimated their own to gain an advantage in the information battle. As discussions over peace talks continue, the grim figures are making headlines, with both hawks and doves attempting to press their positions ahead of the United Nations General Assembly meeting next week, where Ukraine President Zelensky is expected to unveil his Ukrainian Victory Plan. The plan aims to get enough international support at the UN to convince the international community to support Russia to agree to face-to-face peace talks with a stated goal of a November start date. The plan's title implies that one person's victory is synonymous with another's loss, but it also implies that the plan aims to restore Ukraine's borders to those of 1991. The ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach. Russia has announced an additional 180,000 recruits to increase its army and armed forces to 2.4 million by December 2024, despite the initial mobilization plans being unpopular. The Russian government claims that the need for additional forces stems from a broader military reform initiative that transcends the conflict in Ukraine. Ukraine has been pushing the US and UK to lift restrictions on weapons donated to Ukraine and allow them to strike targets deeper into Russia. President Zelensky has called for lifting these restrictions and urging Ukraine's allies to take a more proactive role in intercepting missiles and drones. The Ukraine peace plan relies on a threat to expand the war into Russia, while Russia relies on a war of attrition to ground down Ukraine and outlast Western support. The US and UK are open to releasing weapons, but do not want to risk expanding the war by crossing another Russian red line. The rollout of the Ukraine plan before the General Assembly next week will provide a better view of the difficulty in getting the two sides to talk and willing to end the war.